So this movie fucking sucked. So yeah, guys, what's poppin'? No need to introduce myself for you 30 subscribers. It's Aaron, obviously, and so I just saw Rogue One, and you know, it sucked. It sucked. It's better than Suicide Squad, but it sucked. Oh, God, it's not that hard to be better than Suicide Squad. What is this movie? Can we just like little cuts as possible? Because I'm just gonna rant, guys. This is just gonna be a fucking rant. So let's go ahead. Start off with pros. Get those out of the way because you know those are fresh in my mind. CGI was pretty great, except for the very end of the movie. Yeah, so CGI, great, good, really great CGI, great fighting, all that jazz, and all the space scenes. CGI was pretty great. Love that. It's good. You know. Guess the score was pretty great. Score to Rogue One was pretty great, you know. The majority of the acting was pretty decent. Gotta give him credit for that. Acting was pretty good, pretty great. And the side characters were really freaking awesome. KS2O, whatever his name is, and then Imwe, and then whoever the big dude is that follows Imwe. Those were all freaking awesome characters. The villain was pretty great. I liked that. Those two scenes with Darth Vader were dope AF. And like, yeah, so those are positive things. Yeah. We got some positives in there. Yeah. All right, but let's get into negatives. All right, sweet. Ooh, I got a lot here. All right, first off, the story. This is exactly what I said in front. The story is just fucking like, what the hell? Not a single thing in this movie surprised me. I was watching my buddy Robbie. Right when the credits started rolling, he turned over to me. He said, tell me, did any part of that movie surprise you? No. I literally called out so many things that were going to happen. So many. It was stupid. Like, honestly, nothing surprised me. I'm just going to spoil crap right here because I really want to talk about it. So I'll do the whole wave thingy like I used to when the spoilers are done, all right? So, spoilers starting now. Mute the shit. All right, so first off, everyone dying. I totally called that. The way they destroyed the portal, totally like not the portal, the shield, and the two I don't remember what they're called, destroyers or whatever, falling into each other. Fucking called that from the moment that happened. Yeah, I knew how everyone was gonna die. So fucking, honestly though, like what the shit? Nothing was surprising. Everything, it's like, you know how when you knock over dominoes, you watch them fall? Yeah, and there's like specific beats and all that jazz. Like you go watch those domino people, whatever. It's like as if the film was laid out with a stretch of dominoes, and then each domino is different, and there's specific beats and stuff that'll surprise you and all that crazy crap. And each domino, you're just like, wow. Like if you had seen it from straight on, that domino falls, you see the one right behind it, you're like, holy shit, that was dope. But no, we saw it as if we were like 30 stories up. We can see every single domino. And the first one falls over, you're like, well, that's gonna happen. Yeah, it happened. All right, look at that, nothing new's happening. Oh, yeah, I totally knew that was gonna happen. Everything is just so blatantly obvious. Nothing in the film surprised me. Not a single thing. And when I watched Force Awakens, yeah, parts surprised me. Han Solo dying, that fucking surprised me. So much stuff. Like Force Awakens, okay, it didn't have so much stuff that surprised me, but it had stuff that surprised me. And the story had beats to it that were important and set up other things. And, you know, you felt like everything happening mattered. And yeah, in Rogue One, obviously it matters because they got the shit to Leia. They got the schematics to Leia, and, you know, you need that and all that jazz. But, like, the opening scene, for instance, like, fucking Mads Mikkelsen, like, what was the... It just felt like they tried to go for... You know how the Inglourious Bastards sets up the villain? By doing in the very beginning, by doing that one scene with the Jew hunter. I don't even remember his name, dude. I'm so just like out of it right now because of that. But they all set it all up, and then they show like the prowess of the villain. Well, I mean, like it's like they tried to do that and show how crazy this villain is, but they did it in such a stupid way. And like, yeah, they got Mads Mikkelsen, so they put up the stuff that like, hey, this dude designed the Death Star. Yeah, we got that in there. But like, there was no... It didn't make you feel anything. He just kills off characters willy-nilly. Yeah, and there's that, too. fucking characters just die. Nothing about it. The only time I felt emotion in this movie was when Imwe died, and the big hulking dude that falls in way. I don't know either that dude's name, but those were literally the only part that got me like emotional. That wasn't emotional, but I felt emotion with the death. Otherwise, every single death in that film, every other death, just happens. Like, what the fuck? The two main characters, Felicity Jones and then the other dude whose name I don't remember because he was really annoying throughout the entire movie and had no character development except for the one time he decided to start screaming at people and then just goes away. Literally, the fucking ending, the two main characters, they're just like, I love you. Engulfed by flames. What the? Oh my god, they had no... There was like... Sure, they had planted shit for you to feel... I can't even deal with this. It was just stupid. Like, the deaths were stupid. But the one way I gotta give it credit was how it got into... This is essentially just a spoiler video, holy shit. But like how they showed, so the second scene with Darth Vader when he comes in there and starts killing everybody, I thought that was very, very well done. Just essentially the very ending, the last moments of the film were the best parts of the film because they were amazing. They set up so much for like, hey, A New Hope. And the way they got the schematics, and it just follows the schematics as everyone's dying and Darth Vader's just roasting these bitch asses. And then it follows it all the way to that very creepy CGI version of Princess Leia that was very, very awkward and creepy to look at. And that was excluding that CGI, which was fucking weird. But all of that was just dope, and it was cool. That was like the only part of the movie that I thought was really, really well done, was really awesome. Everything else, other than the CGI moments, like with the buildings and shit falling down, yeah, it was great. But like, it wasn't buildings, it was... I am so out of this movie. But like, seriously though, so much was fucking wrong with it, and I can't even... There's just no character development. Seriously, there's nothing. I mean, Jyn, for Felicity Jones, I mean, she had minor character development. Her moment with Mads Mikkelsen when he dies was pretty great. It was good, it wasn't pretty great, but it was interesting, and then, like... But still, it's just like, what the fuck? Guys, like, it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, by far. It's not worse than Suicide Squad. It's not worse than the Thor movies. There's points of this movie that got you into it, but it starts off so slow. It's just straight up boring through most of the movie. It's like, yeah, there's great cinematography, there's great CGI set pieces of like the space and then certain planets and everything was great, but overall, I just felt an overwhelming feeling of I want this to end. And when I liked Force Awakens. I thought it had great beats to it, and there was a great character development. I fucking cared about the characters. Rey and see, I remember the names of the characters in Force Awakens. I only remember the name of Imwe and KS2. I barely remember his name, but his death was also just brushed apart. They like just sort of jammed it in there. I mean, everybody has to die, obviously, because that's what the mission was, I guess. Because yeah, but the way they just killed everybody just pisses me off. And fuck. Nothing mattered. None of their lives. Oh my god. None of the deaths meant anything. Except for Imwe. His was cool. I'm one with the Force. The Force is one with me. As all the bullets or the lasers just fucking... And then he explodes and dies. Oh my god. I just can't get over how... Fuck. This is a... Fuck. I was going to pause the video there, but I'm not going to. Let's get into some... Here, let's... Hey, that was like 6 minutes of spoilers. Let's get into some more cons. Oh, I already said it. Character development. There's like no character development for anybody. Other than kind of Felicity Jones, Jyn. She kind of has character development. Not really. She has specific moments in the film that get you like, oh, okay, yeah. Like when she meets up black dude, Forrest Whitaker. And then, well, let's just be honest. Forrest Whitaker's voice was freaking stupid. Yeah, I get it. You're almost Darth Vader. You were like burnt and destroyed and all that jazz. But like how Chris Stuckman said, it sounded like somebody was stepping on his throat the entire time. I mean, like, it just got annoying, which is a stupid thing to complain about. Like, what the fudge? Why am I complaining about that? But it just adds up to everything else in this film that I thought was just bad. And overall, it was boring. I didn't enjoy it. Nothing about it got me excited. By the time Darth Vader had showed up, I was so jaded by the rest of the film that I didn't care. That whole scene, that was great. It was, thinking back on it now, it was a great scene. Like with him going, Darth Vader killing everybody. I just sat there like, end please. It wasn't, it got me so jaded. Let's just be real here. I found it an extremely boring movie. But, like, I didn't really have fun until the very, very end. Just like if you look on Twitter, you'll notice, or Instagram, or whatever, you notice everybody's like, oh, I can watch that last third or that last half of that movie over and over again. It's because the rest of the movie was bad. There was nothing. It was so freaking boring. Character development, I already said that. Gone. Story plot points. You can see it coming from a mile away, and it pisses me off. Everything. Oh, I'm losing my mind right now, guys. Whew. What the fuck? So the plot points, see everything coming from a mile away. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again because I can't. What is this movie? It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's nowhere near the best movie I've ever seen. It's not even a good movie. It's a bad movie. It sucked. It was boring. Characters were boring. The only interesting characters were side characters. When you have such great actors playing these main characters and you don't even flesh out these main characters and you just like fucking, they hate each other, look at that, you're gonna kill my dad, OMG, 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 I'm just following orders, Nazis. And then you just have them end up falling in love because he saved your life. Like, what is this movie? Oh my god, I don't fucking... This is a great movie. This is a blah movie, but this doesn't have any story. This has more story development and a plot than Suicide Squad. I was gonna say it had more of a plot than Rogue One, and then I thought about it. So yeah, I didn't do that. But Birdman, that's a fucking great movie. The Nice Guys had more of a plot and more twists to it. Stuff that I didn't see coming in Rogue One. What the fuck? I just can't, guys. This is a bad movie. In my opinion, a lot of you are gonna disagree. You're gonna be like, oh, Star Wars. It's Star Wars, it's a good movie. Oh, Star Wars. Oh, Star Wars. You're gonna be like that. You're like, yeah, Star Wars? Ooh. Darth Vader, oh, Death Star, blowing up planets. Oh, Star Wars. Yeah, the planet blowing up was really cool. I thought that was cool. It's still boring as fuck, though. It's just like... And then, yeah, Forrest Whitaker's death. It just happens. Jin's like, no, I can't leave you. He's like, leave you. She's like, okay, bye. And then her dad dies, and she's like, I can't just leave him here. I can't just leave him here. And then the other dude whose name I don't remember is like, we have to go. And she's like, I can't. Okay, fine, let's go. And then at least when Imwe died, the other big-ass dude was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then he, I'm mad. See the movie if you, it's a 5.5 out of 10, because I can't decide whether I give it a 5 or a 6. Objectively, it sucks. Sucks major balls. Let's just give it a 6. It sucks, okay guys? I'm wrapping this video up. It sucks. If you truly love Star Wars, if you're a great fan of Star Wars, if anything Star Wars makes you do this, go watch the movie. You'll like it. There's a lot of Easter eggs and shit. There's a lot of like plot points that go back and things and answers of questions and like what the fuck. But yeah, if Star Wars is the most important thing in the world to you, you're gonna love it. Oh my god. But if you go into films objectively, like how I did, and you watch it, you're gonna be really bored because nothing's gonna surprise you. There's gonna be no character development. The score is great. I like music. The score is great. Darth Vader's cool. What the fuck? Guys, it sucked. I don't like this movie. 6 out of 10. Fuck this movie. I'm done. This is a bad video, isn't it? This is a bad video because Rogue One was bad. Hey, that's my excuse for making such a bad video. Peace out, guys.